Pues bueno, vamos a seguir, que normalmente los sábados no... Digo... O sea, no hago streaming de los juegos, pero... Me apetece seguir con Andromeda, la verdad. Anoche estuve en algunas misiones. Y lo que hice fue... comprarme armadura del pionero y desbloquear algunas investigaciones de aquí. Me di cuenta de que... O sea, a la E y a la Q cambias las tecnologías. Y cada tecnología diferente tiene sus puntos. Es una cosa que no sabía, la verdad. Esto... Sí, y esto se refleja con un tiempo de juego. Y esto con tiempo real. No entiendo muy bien por qué. Fallaban los ajos estos. ¿Y qué armas? Sí, armas también me puse. Desbloqueé la espada Sari. Y me la hice. Después estaba pues, por los salones. Y la armadura del pionero. Que me la compré. En una tienda de Nexo. Así con la historia. También lo que hice fue explorar todos los sistemas estos. Tampoco había gran cosa, ¿verdad?
We're on a collision course with unknown objects. Make corrections. Sam, are you on this?
Collision is imminent.
¿Collision con qué? Anda.
Cat ships, a dozen. No, more.
They've got us pinned against the Scourge.
They are scanning us, Pathfinder.
Well, scan them back.
Claro.
Where is the one who activated the remnant?
Arconte, ya no
Their
estoy nada
DNA
más.
signature is there. Answer me.
I'm Ryder, captain of this ship and Pathfinder with the initiative.
You'll come with me.
Si te pones así.
They've locked navigation.
We're being steered into their ship.
Just tell me what you want.
I won't explain what you can't understand.
Ryder, I have almost regained control of the ship. I need a few more seconds.
I actually know a lot about the Remnant. We should compare notes.
Enough. Your defiance is naive and reckless. This day marks the beginning of your greatness.
Tu grandeza.
Sam,
I have plotted a potential course through the Scourge.
do it! Report.
Enemy destroyed. Damage to aft sensors.
Scourge got it?
Yes.
Get us out of here.
Ahora me di cuenta. La subí. Se parece mucho a la hermana que hice. No, creo que le puse el mismo pelo, por lo menos.
It will be tight.
Callow? Yes!
Nice work, kid.
Yeah. But who the hell was that guy?
Ryder, we've got trouble down here. You need to find us a port now.
Great. Where'd we end up anyway?
Sensors are damaged, but I think we're at the vault's coordinates.
You think? Gil, give it what you can. We're setting down.
¿Qué planeta es este?
We're being contacted.
We have to land.
Son
Open a comm.
civilización.
Jagalesto. Tove Jagalesto.
We're visitors from another galaxy. Our intentions are peaceful.
Av Naleseto. They've sent us a nav point.
Set us down.
¿Son miasma o
Yes.
que pierde?
Look at that.
Y
It's
volcanes.
beautiful. We need in that vault.
Please, you're not really going out there on your own.
We can't afford a repeat of last time. I'm the Pathfinder. First contact is on me.
Most important thing ever. No pressure.
If this goes badly, if I get eaten alive, even if it's hilarious, please destroy the vids.
Oh no, la buga ratón en medio.
Need me to take my shoes off?
Tendría que haber saludo como lo de Ricky Morty.
I'm Paran Shai, governor of Aya. We are.
Esto es en mi idioma.
Hello. I'm a Pathfinder with the Initiative.
Yes, you crossed dark space. I've heard of your journey, Joel. I have this in hand.
Ephra saw the ship come in and sent me to find out what's going on.
He's a human from another galaxy. A Pathfinder.
Aya is hidden, protected. What do you want?
¿Quién es ella?
We didn't know what we'd find here, to be honest. But I'm open to sharing what we know, if you are.
Honest? Honesty would be a good start. I'll inform Ephra. He'll be waiting for you in his office at the Resistance headquarters.
¿Pero por qué se habla mi idioma ahora?
I will accompany you through our city. Your crew will stay on your ship. Follow me.
Creo que me he perdido algo.
Follow closely. Do not try to explore the city or interact with anyone. Ephra's guards will use force if necessary.
Understood. Is it okay to ask you questions?
I suppose.
If you're the governor, why do I need to see this Ephra?
He's leader of the Resistance.
What's that?
They fight the Ket and protect us.
Vuelto a quedar bugueado la puta flecha. Mi amigo los de la resistencia son los que se van del motín.
I detect unusual levels of electrostatic energy in the Angara.
This is insane. It belongs in a containment cell. You don't know what you're doing.
Am I that intimidating?
You're an outsider who invaded our home. We know nothing about you.
I'm not here to cause trouble.
Then keep moving.
How did it find us?
He, not it. And stop staring. At least it's not the cat.
None of the local flora register in my data files.
Esto porque sabe mi idioma.
It's just a scanner.
Keep moving.
Take it.
Vale.
Okay. Your city is beautiful.
Thank you. You're the first outsider to see it.
I'm honored. What happens if Ephra doesn't like me?
He won't. But you need to earn his trust.
He's responsible for everyone's safety. I know what that's like.
You're a leader.
Trying to be.
This is the Resistance headquarters. Ephra is waiting inside.
Estamos en las puertas con nadie.
They are bullies, but this situation is now your fault. Don't get kicked out, Moran, not because of them.
But you're telling me to be weak.
No, I am telling you to be strong through your cunning and heart. Okay? Hey,
Un ser humano, un poco.
It really is the best one in the Resistance.
I know.
Our experience with the Ket makes us naturally distrustful of all aliens.
Somos
We're
colegas.
nothing like them. In fact, maybe we can help each other out.
We made that mistake when the Ket arrived.
Y tienen pues sus armas.
When the Archon came to Helios, he demolished our sovereign state. Took what he wanted, as if we were nothing. Now, the Ket mercilessly abduct Angara. Often, we never see our people again. Come this way. Ephra is waiting.
Wait, the Ket kidnap you? Steal your people?
And the Resistance fights them every day. With everything we can.
Como
Is it
nosotros,
attrition?
entonces.
What are they after?
You should save your questions for Ephra.
Kadara be damned. I won't lose Fold. Ephra, this is one of the aliens from the Milky Way. A Pathfinder. Pathfinder.
Este es Ephra.
It's an aggressive move coming to Aya.
It wasn't meant that way. I have an ark full of desperate people counting on me to find them a home before they starve.
Of course, I feel for you and your people. So, Pathfinder, never mind how you even found us. Why are you here?
On a hostile planet we call Eos, I explored an ancient structure, a vault, and brought it back online. It stabilized that planet's environment.
Remnant. Recent intelligence supports that claim.
If I'm right, there's a vault on Aya that's different. I need to look inside.
You're right. There's a vault out there, but it was shut years ago and the entrance hidden. We can't help you.
The Moshai could. She's our most revered scientist and elder. She knows this vault.
But now the
Me
Ket
interesa también la cámara.
and our rescue attempts failed. She's lost to us. And you.
Okay.
There must be another way. How can I convince you? Can I offer help?
Arrogant. I don't know you, let alone trust you. Why would I want your help?
Of course.
Ephra, I feel. Ephra, what this alien says is extraordinary.
Sí, no he dicho nada.
The Moshai would want us to be brave and not let this chance pass.
Joel, you talk too much.
Let me assess this, alien. I'll be your eyes. I know you can spare me.
Go if you want. But when he tries to kill you, be prepared to strike first.
Ya tengo un nuevo tripulante.
I'm Jal Amaderov. I'll be your envoy through Angaran space.
Thank you for trusting me.
I don't. But I can always kill you in your sleep.
Good to know.
Y lleva razón.
I've organized my analysis of Aya. Shall I relay it to the Nexus?
Definitely.
A ver, esta City. Puertas cerradas y misiones. Entonces está todo cerrado. Así que puedo sacar escáneres. Ah, bueno, esto no, los escáneres esto. A ver, la misión está aquí.
Stars above. It's you. I was hoping to get a chance to speak with you.
¿Quién
You
es
left
esto?
your home to cross dark space. Is it true you can never go back?
Yeah. This is home now.
To take such a risk and give up your old life. Why did you do it?
Trabajar por iniciativa.
I believed in what the initiative stood for. I still do.
That's noble of you. I'm not sure I could make the same choice.
My turn for a question. Do I get to know your name?
Oh, of course. I'm Avela Kajar, curator for the Repository of History. We study relics of our past, try to piece together what we lost in the Scourge. And the truth is, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. Pathfinder, how much do you know about our history?
Pues no mucho, la verdad.
I still have a lot to learn.
Centuries ago, the Scourge targeted my people. Our ships were the first to go dark. Many of those ships went down over Havarl. The wilds of that planet are filled with history. A scientist on Havarl just contacted me with a new nav point of an intact crash site. A huge opportunity. But with Remnant patrolling the area, we can't get close enough. Not like you can.
How do you know about me and the Remnant?
I have friends in the Resistance. They heard your conversation with Ephra. I know it's a lot to ask, but you have a ship and the means to get past the Remnant. Without your help, I'm stuck.
I don't think Afro would be too happy with this arrangement.
Ephra doesn't have to know, and if he finds out, he can direct his anger at me.
It takes guts to stand up to him.
I'd face worse to get a piece of our history back.
You're trusting your history with an outsider?
I know what people say about you, but I don't agree. I think you're here to help.
I am.
Now's your chance to prove it. You want to earn Aya's respect, right? Recovering our past will go a long way.
I've always wanted to give archaeology a try.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. If you find anything, I'll be here. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Pero lo que no entiendo es por qué esta gente sabe nuestro idioma. Y por qué tienen resistencia y tal.
Trade? Trade. Trade.
Are you asking or telling?
Wondering, do you exchange goods and services? How does your economy work?
Eso es el
We pay
dinero.
for things with a currency called credits. Abstract wealth.
The Ket offered gifts, made odd bargains, never traded. What are your credits worth? What can we do with them?
You
comprar
pay them
más
to
cosas.
us for whatever we're selling.
Now we cut open the heart. What do you offer?
I don't know. What do you want?
Your ship?
No for sale.
Worth a try.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yes. Call me Soka. I run cargo between Aya and other worlds. Good work. Good at it. You're here to help my people. Prove it. I need help. One of my suppliers off-world stopped checking in. Has things I need. There could be trouble.
You're one of few people here willing to give me a chance. I'll take it.
You have a ship? I have my supplier's nav point. His name is Keldo. Find him, his supplies. Come back and prove you're helpful. Then maybe we trade.
Vale, hombre. Vale, la resistencia están peleando contra los que, básicamente. Es raro que no me dejan ni escanear a estos, ni... Como si los no dieran de toda la vida.
Ryder, ship's fixed up and ready to fly.
Trenes.
I am Enro Bosan, assistant to Governor Paran Shai. You're free to explore this area, but the city is off limits. Until that changes, I'll be your liaison. How may I help you, Pathfinder?
Sounded like you and Jarl know each other.
Our families are related.
You sound nothing alike.
We have multiple worlds. Our culture is complex.
I'd like to know more.
Earn our trust and maybe you will.
When am I allowed to visit the city again?
That's not for me to decide.
Who will? Your boss? Or Ephra?
Governor Shai has jurisdiction over Aya. She will authorize your entrance if you earn Ephra's trust. You spoke with Soka and Avela. Help them, and you may help yourself. The Ket swayed us with words. Now we judge outsiders by their actions.
Tiene sentido.
What can you tell me about your other worlds?
Life on them is hard, the people harder. Every day is a struggle to survive.
Why not bring everyone here?
We will not abandon any more worlds to the Ket, and Aya cannot support all of us.
You don't just stand here waiting to answer my questions.
Que está pensando en
I assist the
alienígenas.
governor in all matters.
Como
While you're
nosotros.
here, this is my priority.
Pretty far outside your normal job, huh?
I did not begin this day expecting to speak with it. You?
Nice save.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Thanks for your time, Enro.
Of course.
Your ship is... We have nothing like it.
Wait till you see the inside.
It gets better.
Oh, yeah.
You ready
No
to
sé.
go?
I'll introduce you to the rest of my crew.
Vale. Yo pensaba que tenía ellos solo andando. Pero sí que sin saber por qué sabe mi idioma. Y yo el suyo.
I'm just saying, as far as first contact goes, at least that went better than the last one.
Only slightly.
Yeah, what happened? I wanted to look around.
And now we have another mouth to feed, whatever he eats.
Did the translators not work?
They work.
No me tienen traductores cibernéticos o algo así.
Come on, everyone. Can we just all please try to... just listen up?
Begging. Interesting strategy.
Ryder, we followed our best lead here, and now we don't even have that.
Jarl has offered to do what he can to help us access the vault on Aya.
How do we do that when we're leaving the planet it's on?
That's a fair point. Jarl?
No, es que sí.
Seriously?
Settle down. Ryder's right. There's an Angara right here. Let's hear from the new guy.
Te pones así, hombre.
One day, about 80 years ago, the Archon and the Ket arrived in Helios, and the horror began.
They declared war?
Nothing so easy to define or fight.
The Ket kidnap Angara. Their people disappear without a trace. What if they were us?
Sure, I'll fight Ket all day long, but that's no plan.
I agree. We need to get into that vault, Ryder. Surprisingly, I'm with PB. Our own mission has to take priority.
We have a plan. Kind of.
Claro.
Pretty solid. Jal?
Nosotros tenemos nuestras
There is
movidas y ellos las
stretched
suyas.
thin. I was tasked with traveling to two of our worlds at our briefing this morning. And you'll accompany me.
Because?
Because then Ephra will see you as trustworthy. You want that.
Okay.
Jal's told me about these two worlds, Havarl and Vol.
Te hago favores
Before the
y tú me
Scourge
das un favor.
disaster, Vold was a thriving planet of billions, a shining center of technology and life.
And now?
It's the center of our ground war against the Ket. Our resistance base is fighting Ket Command for control of the planet.
What about the other?
Aval is the birthplace of the Angara. It's started to degrade, to become wild and
La cuna está
dangerous.
su planeta de origen. Entonces,
We suspect Remnant.
Now we're talking.
We've recently lost contact with our scientists.
Still don't get how any of this helps us.
I do. Help us, or rather help me, and I'll vouch for you, right? Because Jal wants inside Aya's vault too.
Pathfinder, it's your call.
Don't know yet. Just be ready to go at a moment's notice. Got it?
You bet.
Jal, give Callow the nav points for both planets. Let's do this.
no tengo más platos para ir, básicamente. Viajar para Volt.
Still compiling my first impressions. But even their body language is so emotional. I can't wait for my first session with Jar.
No sé si esta gente tenía algo que decir ahora.
Yes?
No.
I'll let you get back
No,
to
pero
it.
el americano.
I'll be here if you need me.
No sé por qué hay aquí. Si esto no está hecho aún. 2 horas y 1 hora.
One hell of a trip this is turning out to be. Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument yesterday and no one even knew how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
Taking a breather for a good movie? I could get behind that.
Best part is, it doesn't need to be good. Still get mileage out of the bad ones. It's worth it to jumpstart everyone's pioneer spirit and all that. The Tempest database is pretty dry. Could you download a movie library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
If I have time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it.
Esto era una misión. Ok. Aquí está. Hal.
Jal,
O Jal.
So,
we haven't had a chance to talk alone. You comfortable in here?
I took it. It feels strange to stay with the others. They are your aliens.
And you're alien to us. So there, we have something in common.
We can look at it as a place to start.
Got it.
Perhaps then, if we're all aliens, it's about what kind of alien we are.
You had no idea about us, but you signed up to help us anyway.
Perhaps it had nothing to do with
Me
you.
gusta mi nave.
Care to elaborate?
I do not.
How do you know Moshe Sefa?
She's our greatest mind on the Remnant. I was his student.
You studied the Remnant too?
A little. I was terrible. I quit. Or she threw me out. One of those. We're still very close.
Como de close.
So, is that your rifle?
It is now. It's Ket. with my own modifications. I like to tinker, to get my hands on something and take it apart.
That's a skill I know we can use. But I have one request. Please don't take apart my ship.
You're right. I signed up. Volunteered for this. It's exciting. There's something unique about you. Uneasy, raw, but somehow profound.
Face value, that sounds like a compliment. A nice one.
It is. Angara feel deeply. We have more trouble hiding our emotions than showing them. I should get back to my work.
¿Esto qué es? De colegio. Los colegas.
When we have downtime, I'd love to watch you work.
Sure. I could show everyone.
No. Just us. So we can get to know each other better? Or just share a hobby?
Oh, of course.
Good. Good.
Ok. No sé por qué le hablo y tiene más cosas para decir.
Yes?
What's your story, Jal? Tell me about yourself.
Why?
Well, why wouldn't you? You hiding something?
Maybe. That would only make sense.
I was born on Earth, third planet of the Sol system in the Milky Way.
That's interesting. Thank you.
That's
enough. Until we've established a better trust with each other.
Ok. Esto es la Vuelta América. Ah, no, esto es otro sitio.
I did not like the look of that Archon. Maybe the Angara will let me pitch a 10 on Aya for the duration.
Didn't think you were the type to run from trouble.
Well, when you put it that way. All right. Next time, keep him on the line. I might have something to say.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Don't worry,
Todo el rato lo
Ryder.
mismo.
I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks for chatting.
You know it.
Y lo mismo hasta que pique. Sí, no,
Gotcha.
No.
Now that you got me, what are you gonna do with me?
You've caught me off guard.
No.
I'll have to give it some thought.
Add it to your task list. See me if you want some suggestions.
I'll be sure to do that. Just dealing with some scourge issues. That Archon fella tried to warn you not to joyride into it, but you were just la la la. It was an act first, think later move. I respect it. Well, more like I resemble it. Hey, you play poker?
Come again?
Poker. Card game, bluffing, betting. It's an age-old measuring stick of a person's character, fortitude, guts. Used to think maybe it was my calling. Turns out I'm just good at it. Never lost, heads up. We should play sometime.
Maybe if we get a break from duty.
A little distraction can be useful. Let yourself wander a bit. You might come back sharper. Next time we port up and you're in the mood, I'm always in the mood.
Me lo pensaré. Ah, vale, y ahora que veo esto también le cambio el color al coche. Anoche.
That Archon. Arrogant son of a bitch. Maybe that's redundant for a cat.
He's also the first cat who bothered to talk to us. That's useful intel.
Eso es verdad.
True. They can communicate. They just prefer to open fire. So, what else is new?
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
Nothing new. Let's stay optimistic.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Madre mía. No me gusta buguear esa flecha. Creo que son esos, ¿no? Sí. Lentamente ponen los puntos diferentes.
You're taking the Angara, old man?
Strong, honorable. I've seen a lot of shit in my life, but that vault certainly was a first. Things are gonna be interesting with you around, kid.
Doesn't matter what life throws at me. It's what I make of it, right?
You keep that going, you just might live as long as I have. Minus 0 at the end.
Also, don't call me kid.
Oops.
Now that we've been digging, it's clear you were right about Spender.
Guy like that'll do anything to get ahead. Just wonder how far he went.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Lo que he visto antes, que era una misión de
What can
alta
I do
o
for
algo
you,
así.
Pathfinder?
You probably...
You know where to find me.
¿Me queda alguno? No sé ni el pelotón. No sé, creo que ya los he visto todos. ¿Cuánto ya tengo y tal? Volt, Jabal, en nombres. De correo electrónico de Pibi. Electrónica más la Volt. Una biblioteca de películas del Nexo. Esto aquí no es, ¿no? Esto aquí no es. Estos son toda la mierda esa.
So much biodiversity and the waterfalls.
Just like Sir.
Objetos personales. Esto supongo que es el cine. Nunca no tengo al HAL. ¿Y HAL qué hace? Esto es como un sniper, parece, ¿no? Que me convence más este. A guardar por lo que pueda pasar.
Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Viridia. Estos han vuelto y todo eso. Aquí no están. Aquí no están. Me sale aquí. Básicamente esto lo que hice anoche. Ir planeta por planeta haciendo esto.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Satellite detected.
Tiene una mierda. No hay de aquí por ver. ¿Por qué me sale esto aquí? Ah, vale, vale. Tengo resistencia volt. Vale, se me han descubierto más.
Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Una escanea de planetas y tal, lo haré luego y fuera de streaming porque es poco coñazo, la verdad. Vamos a pegar tiros.
Okay, bundle up, people.
I'll stay on my nice warm ship.
Te cambio de favores. Debería llevarme al hangar, no sé, por los loles. Por el tema de que son superhéroes, más que nada.
We designated this planet Habitat 6. Original readings suggest that it had a breathable, nitrogen-rich atmosphere and oceans of H2O.
I take it that's no longer the case.
All H2O on Habitat 6, vol to the Angara, is ice. And those oceans, frozen over completely.
There goes the dream of a seaside property. That's a pretty intense blizzard.
LZ is on the windward side of the mountain. Conditions are bad. I'm tracking gale force squalls.
hielo.
We're good. We're good.
You sure? Want us to get out and push?
Very funny, Ryder.
Hace fresquito. Pero bueno, ¿qué está pasando aquí? Bajando por mal. La colocación de un puesto en Vault. Recuperar el red dentro del rito de Vault. Tenía otra, pero no me acuerdo cómo se llamaba. Y se la puedo quitar. Vale, me da que la misión es... Mejor me la con el mapa. Madre mía. Las pocas misiones aquí. Pues todas son de piedras. Mierda de esas.
Suvi wasn't kidding about the cold.
¿Me vi con el coche o...? No, solo corriendo y ya está.
If you didn't know anything was here, you wouldn't think anything was here.
Step carefully. Ice and darkness. Deadly combination.
This is an impressive setup. A functional base on an ice mountain.
We're a strong people who are only momentarily burdened.
¿Esto para cantar o...? No. Esto es una luz.
A heater! Let me warm up for a second.
Gracias.
In this cold.
We're almost there. We'll need to talk to Commander Anyik when we arrive.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
¿No está Pibi? Vale.
Life support is stable.
Aquí radiador en radiador.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
His sister came through here. Set out alone to search for him. And she's as tough as her brother.
No sé por dónde van a caer todas las cosas. Pero no siempre.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
Quiero más calor, imagino.
Hey there, explorer.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
I hear you have a very impressive vehicle, yes?
We call it the Nomad.
I'm an amateur mechanic myself. Build vehicles for my people. Upload this schematic for your mechanic, with my compliments. They can upgrade your vehicle's shielding once you find the needed components.
He lives for this shit. It will make his day.
Así de gratis.
Lost brother. You can find some of what you need here on Vault. The rest, out and about.
Life support at 100%.
Anyik is wasting wasting time. We should be out there looking for Michelle.
Luteo.
Michelle's dead. You saw the explosion.
Yes, Michelle's explosion.
Es que tarjeta sin encajo está un poco raro. Hostia. Un torgadito.
Got a message from my little brother this morning. He asked when I'm coming home.
No hay los caminos.
He's young. He doesn't understand yet.
I don't know how to respond.
Y 80 millones. Allí primero, para que solo una sala.
You didn't hear about the human? Landed right in the middle of Aya. We're gonna need some kind of stimulant. That human is a pathfinder fighting for us.
Entonces,
If you need patching up, you'll have to wait. A patrol just came through and I need to see to them.
no, vale, está médico.
Is it just you here?
Volunteer medics are hard to come by, especially ones who can handle Vold.
It's actually warm in here. Those heaters work pretty well.
We don't use them for heat. They generate artificial sun, so we don't go dark.
What do you mean, go dark?
Right, I suppose you wouldn't know about that. Our bodies generate energy from sunlight. If we don't get enough, our immune systems weaken and our bioenergy slows. We go dark.
No, como si se murieran.
It can't be easy living in a place like this.
Between the cold and the lack of sun, it's tough to keep morale up. Most of us come from Aya or Haval, so it's a big adjustment. Immunity drops, people get sick. But if the civilians in the settlements can live here without complaint, so can we.
I'll come back if I need anything.
I'll be here.
Jarl, have you come back to us?
Briefly.
And these must be the strangers I've heard so much about. You know, if not for Jarl, I might kill you.
This is my friend, Maisie. She helps supply the resistance.
That must be difficult out here.
Jarl's the brave one.
Are you selling anything we could use?
I have almost nothing left. What I do have, we need if we're going to stand any chance against the Ket.
Vaya hombre, nadie me quiere vender cosas.
Ket station on the South Road, I'd be able to bring in more and spare something for you.
Pues nada, seguir
Good
usando.
luck and stay safe.
Just make sure you return Jarl to us.
Looks like medical supplies. Probably shouldn't tamper with them.
Me encantan las misiones.
Looks like supplies aren't getting through to the resistance.
Olisk is in charge of requisitions. We should speak with him.
Las misiones de mierda estas son las mejores, la verdad.
Yes, what is
Se
it?
levanta.
You're that alien they've been talking about on comms, aren't you? Why are you standing here? Shouldn't you be talking to the commander?
I'm Pathfinder Ryder with the Andromeda Initiative. From...
Wonderful. You're from far away. Do they have magical healing where you're from?
Sí.
Nothing more advanced than what you have?
Then where you're from is useless to me right now. Stand over there.
The commander said the alien wanted to help, but we need it. Emergency caches, maybe.
Emergency caches?
This is a war zone. Ket attacks are always a risk. Wounded. There's probably a cache of emergency medical supplies nearby. No substitute for real medical attention, but you'll survive long enough to reship.
Problem is the caches are empty right now. Restrained and no one's been out there to replenish supplies.
There's no time to waste. I'll help with whatever you need.
Supply crates are stacked by the wall over there. Directions to the caches are with them. You have a vehicle?
¿Qué le pasa a esta persona?
Good. Get going.
Anda con Alice. Recoge los suministros. Ah, necesito coger los suministros.
These are the emergency medical supplies the doctor mentioned. We have to get them to the caches. Sam, you saving the location data?
Of course, Pathfinder.
Pues no me imagino que van a ser ahí. Sí. Podemos ir a hablar con el jefe de aquí. Paso de terminales.
Good to see you again, Commander Dalziel.
And you, Jarl. This is the alien. The one you think can help us.
Yes. This is Ryder, of the Andromeda Initiative.
I am Anyik Dozil. Remember the name, because if you betray us, I will kill you myself.
Bueno.
Be assured that what I do to you will make the stars turn their faces and grow dark.
Totally understood. Everyone wants the stars to keep shining, right?
We're in agreement, then. If you wish to prove yourself, be an ally in our fight against the Ket. Despite our best efforts, their growing forces remain a threat to our people. Speak to our lookouts, who watch the valley. They'll know where our need is dire. Jarl, watch them, and be careful yourself, my friend.
I always am.
¿Ya está? ¿Qué me cuenta Oriski?
Pathfinder, something I can do for you? You the requisitions officer? I hear you're having supply issues.
Of course not. I don't know what you've heard, but everything is running fine.
Your communications say otherwise. You haven't received a shipment in weeks.
Those data pads are encrypted. How did you...
Soy un hacker.
I need to keep this news contained. No one knows the shipments have stopped. If word gets around, we'll have a serious morale drop. I need to investigate this quietly.
You have any leads?
Not much. The supplies make it planetside, but never reach the base. The obvious answer is the Ket. Sabotage is their style. We changed our drop point, but no luck. I can't send someone to investigate without word getting around. I guess there's no avoiding it eventually.
I can take a look at the drop point. That way no one will panic.
I can't sanction an official search, but I also can't stop you from investigating on your own. The nav point for the last drop location is in my personal console. You seem to be adept at decryption, so I'll let you figure out the rest.
No, no me lo digas.
Joe, my friend. Welcome home, brother.
Decryption successful, Pathfinder. Updating your nav system with a supply drop. Point.
Aquí hay zona de tiros. Lo presiento. Luego la partida.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
Well, everyone looks friendly.
Let's try to make a good first impression.
It's good to be back. I have friends here.
I brought the snacks
Environment
last
check.
time.
Whoa! Didn't mean to sneak up on you. Your commander said you could show us the valley.
Zeke, I don't want to talk to it. You talk to it.
Ryder has a name.
You named it? How do you even tell them apart?
Stars, Beniska, just stop talking. Yeah, we can show you the valley. What are you looking for?
I'm here to help your people. Know anyone who needs it?
We've got reports from Hajara about someone trying to rescue a kidnapped family. See those red lights? That's it. If you're here to help, like the commander says, you could start there. Anything else?
Those red lights. You said that's Hajara?
Yes. Hajara Station, one of the Dar in the valley. It's a small community, mostly scientists. There's people there that might need help if you haven't checked it out already.
How do people manage to live down there?
Why so surprised? We've adapted to this weather.
Those lights are conspicuous. Don't the Ket attack?
We've adapted to that too. The Ket want to take us alive, so we fight to the death. It seems to deter them.
What's that alien facility on that mountain over there?
That's the Ket Command Center. We have constant eyes on it.
What's its purpose?
It controls Ket operations on the entire planet. There's always ships coming and going.
I came face to face with the prefect there. Meanest, motherless Bisan I ever saw.
Even the Ket seemed afraid. We don't have much intel on her, though.
Do you know of any remnant sites or ruins?
I think so. Actually, I don't know.
Zeke, do you ever read the dailies?
No, you'll tell me if I need to know something.
So where is it?
Tall lights, over on your right somewhere.
No, a tu derecha.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Yeah, you behave. We're watching you.
Tempest, we're gonna need the Nomad. My position.
Deploying forward station.
Aquello.
Good
No
luck,
es otra
Ryder.
nave.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Me parece correcto.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Vamos a los reditos. Aquello es lo de la zona que han dicho ellos. Pero los reditos no lo veo. Y los que tampoco. No sé si es aquello o no.
How's your sister?
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online.
Okay, Sam, what's Vold got for us?
Ket activity appears to be centered around this large central command post.
Vale, son
According
las
to
X.
Resistance intelligence, the base coordinates all Ket military efforts on
¿Cómo voy yo?
Vold.
No.
And taking it down will cripple their operations.
In theory. However, given the trouble the Angara resistance has had infiltrating the base, it will not be a simple task. I recommend a more cautious approach that starts with the investigation of smaller Ket installations.
Any suggestions on how to get on Ephra's good side?
Resistance dispatches indicate there is someone in Hajara who needs help. We could visit Tekix, a larger and more established Angara Dar that is nearby.
Sounds good. Thanks, Sam.
Pathfinder, Vold's temperature range is fixed well below freezing, with pockets of even more severe conditions. This necessitates the use of the Nomad. I advise against prolonged exposure to the cold.
Got it. Don't crash the car.
Our scans have detected remnant monoliths, which suggests the presence of a vault.
Aparece una cámara.
That means we might be able to melt this ice cube.
Es bueno
All
saberlo.
right, we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get going.
Vale. Misiones. Esto es aquí, ¿no? No tengo ni puta idea. No tiene pinta de ir por aquí.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
The Nomad's got safeties if you drive off this mountain, right?
Trust me. Follow the lights, Ryder.
¿Qué estaba haciendo? ¿Y ahora qué? Un salto de fe. Aquí está la Tempe, hemos dado un vueltón.
Did your people have plans to settle here? You seem easily affected by the cold.
Aquí el modo 4x4.
Temperature's back to normal.
Qué bien.
Cat, coming this way!
Quickly, before they find the resistance!
Pero no tiros algo, bueno, no lo veo.
Pathfinder, this way!
Ay, ay, ay.
Over here!
Los troncos invisibles, los perros.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
How long have the Angara been fighting the Ket?
Que me he ido de la misión. En verdad, misión dónde está.
They're a tough bunch.
I and many others have never known a world without Ket. The Resistance fights so our children may one day be free.
Got them all.
Escapan.
Why were Angara attacking us?
Pathfinder, I detect a datapad nearby.
Axul. Should I know about it?
That's a conversation for another time.
Pathfinder, I have informed Olisk. The drop point is secure.
Good. The Resistance should get their supplies now.
Vale, ya está. Ahí, ahí. Por ejemplo. Voy a marcarlos primero. La rápida.
junk pile.
Ups. Oopsie.
We've got targets.
Madre mía, tío. Puta idea que monger.
BB needs help.
Por siempre.
Grenade.
Oh, sí. Queda este, ¿no? Sí. Es decir, que vayan a por uno y se ponen locos ahí a por él. Estoy muriendo mucho.
My sensors read a mineral not found in my database, Pathfinder.
That's something we can scan for Chief Lucan?
It would improve his geophysics VI considerably. Pathfinder, I detect a Kep camp ahead.
Vale. Hay un recuerdo. Son que es verdad. What? No. Puto perro. Me ayuda el escudo un poco. Joder, ¿dónde estoy ahora? Estoy aquí por lo menos.
Ahead, Pathfinder. I recommend caution.
Heads on approach.
Maldita el hielo. No es el mejor sitio este, la verdad. espada de puta mierda. Buena hacer ataque a los que es, la verdad. 10 de 10.
The camp ahead contains Ket life forms, Pathfinder.
Ket, on approach.
¿Dónde están? Los putos Kez, porque no veo ninguno. Uy, uy.
Baby's hurt! Grenade in!
¿Dónde está el cabrón? La espada, puta mierda. Bueno, que me muero.
There's an Angaran device in this camp, Pathfinder. Scanning will provide more information. This bug should be feeding Ket information to the Resistance, but the connection was dropped.
Why? A technical issue?
Unknown. If you scan additional bugs, I can locate the broken link.
Está perdido.
Let's do this!
¿Y se deshace? Si no lo puedo estudiar.
You're so alive, PB. More than the others of your species I've met.
I think you're fascinating. Angara are so open with their feelings.
This is a little uncomfortable. And humans, as we can see, are not.
Heads up, there might be a remnant in that site.
Estoy muy bien que digamos, la verdad.
I detect Ket among the salvage.
Necesito munición. Vamos a la luz.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Our histories say there were once flower meadows unformed. Colors we didn't have names for.
Whatever you think of it, this is a beautiful planet.
Those clouds are really something.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. Life support levels are critically low.
Me voy a ir aquí. Es una cueva esta.
Ijara is a research station, mostly focusing on Vol's geology.
Let's see if someone here needs help.
The main axle's got iced up again. What's causing it?
No,
Probably
no,
an
no.
issue with the de-icing system.
Jared.
I saw your ship land earlier. Impressive vehicle.
I was about to say the same to you. Is that thing Ket?
Sure is. On our last dig, the Ket destroyed our land cruiser. So I decided to repurpose one of theirs. It's only fair.
Qué tía.
You run into the Ket a lot out here?
Once in a while. We all have combat training, so we hold our own. The sky is the real problem. That Ket base will shoot anything above the ground.
Do you work with remnant tech?
Not really. I can't activate it, so there's no point. Those tall structures with the lights are fascinating, though. I'd love to get inside one and tinker around. If you're interested, they're north of here.
Está al norte.
Is using Ket machinery common out here?
Only if we stumble on it, or steal it. Mostly we stay away from their stuff, in case it's a trap.
They set traps?
Sometimes they rig their machines to explode and lay them out for us. I'd say they're clever, but they learned it from us.
I'll get going.
Stay warm. How's the dig going?
No, aquí no están.
Can't get deep enough to take a proper sample. The ice is too thick. If I had better equipment, we would have finished days ago.
Try asking Armroll about it.
Decía irritado.
An alien arrive at the resistance base. Now here you are. Oh, I wish I could talk. But I gotta get this sky-cursed piece of junk working. It's been picking up weird interference for days. I can't transmit data to our colleagues in Talara.
Is there something I can do?
Maybe. I didn't think you'd be familiar with our machines. Oh, I need to take a break before I kill someone. If you want, feel free to poke around.
High-powered communications array. Most likely for planet-wide communications.
Makes sense. Anything on that interference the researcher talked about?
I am detecting a signal. It is faint, but this equipment is sensitive. Pathfinder, I also observe a regular pattern in this emitted signal. It may be artificial.
You don't mean Ket? Are you saying the Ket are disrupting our comms? We must look into this.
¿Dónde están?
We can't just attack an entire Ket base.
You're that alien people have been talking about. Some say we can't trust you. But if you're here to fight Ket, that's good enough for me.
Qué rápido.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Ket kill people. They take our families and we never see them again. Anyone who fights against that has to be better than them. So, will you fight them? I know the location of the labor camp where they took my uncle.
No se ha venido.
What's a Ket labor camp for?
Different things. They put people in cages there. Sometimes they make them work. Sometimes they collect Angara, and once they have enough, they move them. And sometimes they just kill them. My father died that way.
That's awful. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Make sure I don't lose more family.
I'll get your uncle.
Here's the nav point of the labor camp. Please hurry. Nilj may not have much time.
Un bloque de hielo.
Janlith, I'm pretty sure there's something here. They'll probably affect... The numbers check out. I don't know what else I can do to strengthen my argument. Oh, hello. You're that rider alien everyone's talking about. What can I do for you?
Unas pozas de hielo.
You said something about ice talkers? What are those?
Oh, that's something of a joke between me, Janlith, and everyone who went to school with us in Australia. One of our classmates was at an old archaeological dig and thought he heard a voice through the ice. 2 months later, another group claimed they heard the same thing, an angry voice.
What was it?
Too much Malay, that's what Janlith says. Now it's become something of a joke between us.
Ok. Estoy para escanearlo y ya está. Y despacio.
This isn't Haval. You spend too long out there in the dark, you'll get weak, sick, or worse.
It's bad. I get it. How do I stay alive?
The moment you see sunlight, break cover. Soak up all the rays you can.
I'll be a target.
Not for long. You'll get a lot from just 5 minutes of exposure. After that, get back under cover.
The human is listening to us.
You here to learn survival tips from old Percy?
You sound like an expert, and I'd like to survive.
What I can teach wouldn't help. Different biology.
Vaya.
Your body can't store a charge.
Pues ahora.
Good luck out there.
I'm ready to go, Passy.
Not so fast. You still don't know how to read a weather pattern.
Do we have a plan for the cave we found?
Send the seismology team to scout it first. We don't want to cause an avalanche digging around in there.
No, no.
Well, I haven't seen many of your kind around here, but I've heard lots about the Pathfinder from my friends on Aya.
All good things, I hope.
So far,
I'll take a look at your stock.
got plenty of supplies.
Tampoco tienes tanto.
Heard there was an alien lurking about the place. Don't try to start something. We're all combat trained by the Resistance and prepared to die. And try not to disturb our data probes. Our research is valuable, though it may not mean much to you.
What's your focus out here?
Glacial movement, seismology, climate, anything Aya needs from us. Resources are tight, so our scientists know a bit of everything. That way, we're prepared for anything.
Científicos polivalentes.
How long has this station been around?
Only a few years. This used to be Ket territory before the Resistance pushed them out. We've discovered a wealth of resources the Ket protected out here. Metals, minerals, even a new species of edible cold weather fungus.
All that was hidden under the ice?
And more. We've only scratched the surface.
Espérate cuando
I'll come back
quite
if I need anything.
el frío.
I'll be here.
Introducción Kef. Recuerdos. ¿Dónde es su misión? Acá. Madre mía. Recuerdos. Apariencias. Minerales y mierdas. Pero la misión principal de aquí, ¿cuál es? Esto no, ya está. Mira, qué mierda seguro. Mira, un tenedor. Lo vengo a robar un poquito.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Vale. Siguiente punto de ruta. Esto parece que está más cerca de eso. Además aquí hay un punto de estación avanzada. Empecé a ir caminos por aquí, empecé por aquí. Creo, vamos. Tojo más de uno, vas por medio de la montaña y luego te tiras.
Joel, your people have been fighting the cat for a long time.
Since long before my birth.
Are you encouraged that you have allies now? Us, I mean.
It's better not to die alone. Yes.
Wow. You don't think we can win?
This isn't a typical war. Therefore, winning won't be typical.
No, vale, quiero decir eso que es el radio. ¿Esto es como viaje rápido o algo así? Ah, sí, es viaje rápido. Ah, entero. Con el puente de mierda este. Es un puente. Voy a pintar misiones ahí.
We are nearing the nav point provided by Sokar Isov on Aya.
Yeah, someone mixed it up here.
Found them.
Scans reveal these crates contain Angaran weapons.
Oh, really now? Oh, did Soka not mention he helps us out sometimes?
Todos los contenedores para abrir. No, porque esto no se ha ido. Tendré que hacer algo más, imagino. Investiga campamento de suministros.
I detect traces of weapons fire consistent with Ket's technology.
Cat. Great. And here's the ambush.
Voy corriendo por él.
Bites the dust!
No, hombre, no te dé vergüenza. Bueno, soy. Ya tiene más sentido. Eso fue nada ya. Vale. Esto es lo digo. Tiene pinta. ¿O no? ¿O sí?
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Creo que viene. Vale.
Mining zones have
Da la
been added
vuelta.
to your nav system, Pathfinder. I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Life support is stable.
So,
Voy a guardar que aquí solamente haya fiesta.
am I the first and only Asari you know?
You are the first, but not the only.
Really? Who else?
There is also Lexi.
Oh, right.
This is the Ket labor camp Skiat talked about.
Let's find Nirj.
On approach.
Qué mejor lo sitian.
You're here to rescue us. The control panel is
right there. Shut this down. The enemy is down.
Qué rocosos. ¿No vais a matar o no? No tengo que ir ya a matarla.
Once I have a weapon, I'm gonna destroy these cats.
Más. No hay más. Un momento. Este tiene el mismo poder que yo. No, tú tienes atracción. No de choque.
Get me out of here. I'm gonna kill these cats.
Ah, es muerto.
Reloading.
Eso sí que es una combinación.
Disable the fence. I have to get out. Freed. Disable the fence, quick! We're not getting away with this.
Espérate, hombre, espérate, ¿dónde vas? a seguir, a ver dónde me lleva. Aquí, el carretico.
Just in time. Would have given us another day at most. No thanks for Rana's jabs.
If the cat can't handle being called mildly insulting things, that's on them, not me.
You see what I mean? We owe you. How'd you find us anyway?
Your nephew Skiat was trying to get you rescued.
Good boy. He's got potential, Nilt.
Tío madera.
As I've said before, the resistance needs to be
Me ha pedido ayuda a alguien.
I'll
Está
head
en
back to
madera.
base as soon as possible.
What about the data drive? We have to deliver it to Buxel so she can start the analysis.
Interesting. It seems we have to depend on our rescuer for more than a rescue. Can you deliver this drive to Techix? If we work together, no time will be wasted.
What's in the drive?
The Ket code we stole while trying to infiltrate their command center. The Ket never realized how much we downloaded off their network.
No puede prudente ahora mismo.
I'll go there as soon as I can.
Perfect. Buxel will be in her workshop. I hope we meet again, under better circumstances.
This is big. Liberating key resistance agents and recovering information they stole from the Ket. You've put many doubts about you to rest, Ryder. Even Ephra must now be convinced of your intentions.
What about the data drive Neil's entrusted to us?
Good point. If you prefer, you could go to Techix now and speak to Ephra later. The choice is yours.
I need to get this data drive to Techix. I can deal with Ephra later.
I thought you might say that. Very well. We'll talk to Ephra when you're done with your tasks here.
No me veía ahora.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
¿Y por qué me saca aquí? Si aquí no estaba.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is stable.
Entonces perfecto de vuelta. Es que por aquí hay un montón de mierdas. Caramelales. Estos techis. Techix. Conectar Volt. Eso me interesa, la verdad. Claro, estoy imaginando que tendré que activar para abrir la cámara. Y entonces voy a hacer esta. A ver, el chis este. Esto está cerrado. ¿Por qué?
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Si no tiene ventanas, es que no hay nada. No sé por qué pasaría esta.
You've been hanging out at the cultural center on the next.
Un segundo. Un suministro médico que para mí que va a quedar ahí. Ah, recuerdo.
Not yet. Homeworlds first. I want a solid understanding of each species before I dive into the deviants.
Got the signal. This way.
¿Y esto es esta recta? Punto de interés.
This is the source of that interference? Looks like a meteorite.
The interference is caused by the EM radiation it's emitting. I detect that...
Detect later! Angry Adi headed for us!
Well executed!
Una masacre. Vaya hombre.
The signal emitted by that meteorite might be drawing the Ardi, as well as driving them into a frenzy.
How do we shut it off?
Perhaps the scan will tell us more, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, I can modify your Omni tool to dampen the signal.
Pues amortigua, amortigua.
Here they come!
No da tiempo, ¿verdad?
Watch out! Those Adhi seem really mad.
Adi don't normally act like this. Something's made them angry.
We are close to the source of the signal. Perhaps something about the frequency causes agitation in the beasts.
Está media vida. Está media escudo de un golpe. Ya lo hago enseguida.
Ryder, the Angara call this a scourge gem. They pass through the scourge and pick up something of its nature. No two are exactly alike. Some of them are quite beautiful and quite dangerous.
I suggest we return it to the Nexus for analysis. We could learn more about the Scourge.
True. Disrupting comms, driving wildlife into a frenzy. There's too much here to ignore. We need to study it. Hopefully, the Hajara scientists won't have any more trouble with their comms.
Como entrenamiento de los Reapers. Acá me acuerdo. No me subí esto. No, es que me subo. Daño y fuerza. Daño y fuerza, no me digan más daño y fuerza. No, esto a nivel 2. Sí, escopetilla. El hielo como de ropa. Guardemos. Hemos dicho que vamos a ir aquí, ¿verdad? Sí. No sé qué está antes, esto o esto. Y vamos a ir aquí, luego allá de aquí y nos vamos aquí. Nos repartimos. También la ruedita. Aparcamos el sitio. no tenía idea. Ponía un contenedor y ya está. Ay, que no está mal, pero si es solo para farmear mierda, la verdad es que me interesa más bien poco.
Peepee, what do you like to do for fun?
Whatever's next. That's what's fun.
So there's nothing from your past that you miss? That you left behind?
Well, I had a weakness for gruesome crime stories. True stories of the Ardat Yakshi among us. That kind of thing. Of course, they probably weren't true, but they were thrilling and kept me up at night.
I'd like to read them.
Me too. But when you travel light, you have to leave things behind.
Hey, can you help me with something?
That's Techix, according to my map.
We should speak to Buxel about her brother as soon as possible.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. The ambient temperature is normal. I'm reading a temperature decrease.
¿Por qué voy con el arma en la mano?
I still get chills every time I glimpse one under the ice.
I just wish we could hear them say.
Are you here to observe the Yavara?
What are the Yavara?
Walk onto the frozen lake and you'll see them beneath the ice. They've lived on Fold for millennia. Stories about the Yavara are the only Angaran folktales that survive the Scourge. They're beautiful, intelligent creatures.
Como ballenas, no me digas más.
Worry about, and now your people will poach them right out of existence.
I haven't heard any reports of the Initiative hunting on Vold.
Not the Initiative. Outlaws. They've killed 24 in the months since they've landed.
We have no resources to track these poachers, and the resistance is spread too thin.
At this rate, our only link to our history will disappear forever.
Ryder, the Yavara are vital to Angaran culture. We need to stop these hunters.
We'll do whatever we can to help.
We should hurry.
You said you have folk tales about the Yavara.
Somehow, Yavara stories are the only ones that survive the Scourge. Most of them have the same theme. A Yavara's song is so beautiful, it can coax the sun out of hiding, reveal the stars.
Just stories, of course, but when your entire history is lost, stories are precious.
I see why the Yavara are important to you.
To all Angara. They're a symbol of what the Scourge took from us.
We can't lose them.
Tell me more about the Yavara.
They're amazing creatures able to communicate through intricate songs.
Nunca he visto.
We've heard the songs in person, but the Scourge trapped the Yavara beneath the ice. Now we have to settle for static-filled recordings.
How do they survive under the ice?
No one knows. We've dedicated our lives to studying them, and we still can't find the answer. They're cut off from food and oxygen, yet they still persist. My colleague here has a theory they may be remnant.
We have no way of confirming this, of course.
I'll leave you to your
Voy
work.
a acercarme a ellos, John. Que lo dudo.
I hear the kid haven't abducted anyone from Nostrand.
The Ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online.
Pues sí, se ven, sí. Nos ven lucecillas. Es el Kraken. Calamares gigantes. Que son grandicos. Me gusta robar a la gente.
He left Vold? He got free and didn't even pay me a courtesy visit?
Are you Buxel? I have something for you.
From my brother who can't stop being a hero? Yes, Anyik told me to expect you. My son Skiold said he'd sent people after Nilge. I thought more lives lost. Nice to see I was wrong. Thanks for getting him out. Losing him would have set our efforts back months.
Is the data they carried that important?
Nilge and the commander seem to think so. Now, let's see what we have here. Stars and skies. This is a layout of the Ket Command Center. Entrances, exits, security. We'll be able to cripple their operations. Wait, there's something else here. Oh,
No están mirando
that's
nada.
not good.
What?
The base entrances are shielded and locked with a code which changes, often. Metadata tells me they downloaded this weeks ago. The code is about to change again. If an attack is going to happen, it needs to happen now.
Let me help. Tell me what to do.
The code to disable the security shields is encrypted, but I'll keep working on it. I've sent you the map and a nav point for a side entrance that won't have as many guards. Go quickly. We'll be in touch.
No están. Yo acepto otras misiones y luego ya veo si las hago, ¿no?
Finally meet you in person. I'm Ari Vestic, scholar and chronicler. I've followed your activity with great interest.
Chronicler? Like a historian?
Quite so. Denied memory of the past or hope for the future, we become dust in a void.
The past can tell us an awful lot about the present.
Exactly. Our struggles are difficult. We have survived much greater and can do so again. It is my life's work to document the events that shape our world. The arrival of visitors from beyond the galaxy is a significant development, of course.
¿Qué va?
Is there anything we can do to help your work?
I have always been curious about how the Ket invasion began. They must have records of first contact, and we have none of our own.
Where would you get that information?
En su base.
Ket are a military people. They must have logs.
Vaya.
They can be accessed from their base on Vol.
¿Quién lo diría?
Approaching it would be foolhardy. Still, if you find yourself there, please see what you can find.
I'll leave you to your work.
Of course. I hope to speak to you in less frantic times. I'd love to hear about your people.
Esto es enorme.
My back's killing me. Get used to it.
Están un poco borrachos. Y tío. Es que en busca del fantasma. Madre mía. Sí, me imagino que está puntos. Monolito. Todo lo que tienes que activar para ir a la cámara. Imagino.
I detect an Andromeda plant sample nearby. Dr. Camden would find this useful.
Oh, right. The gardener.
Botanist, Pathfinder.
What? ¿Dónde estaba el otro? Me parece ver dos caminos por aquí, ¿no? Esto es algo un mercado, imagino.
No one's been cheated. How dare you accuse me, Miss? You're a coward.
You're the human who came from Aya. Is it still beautiful there?
The most beautiful world I've seen in the cluster, by a long shot.
I miss it terribly. I was born there. Spent my childhood in warm air and sunlight. I'll never forget how that
Es
felt.
que es un cambio.
Why don't you go back?
My life, family, livelihood, they're all here.
What do you sell?
I trade with those who have things... Small comforts. Nothing of value to you.
Thanks for talking with me.
Thank...
Bueno, ahora con esta de las comodidades. Bastante bien a mí.
You're that Pathfinder, right? I heard about your landing. Welcome to the Aratan. I'd offer you space, but a group from Hajara just claimed the last of it.
Aratan.
My translator lost that one. What's an Aratan?
It means shelter from the dark. A hostel for people who don't want to camp on the ice. We're the only Dar large enough to support one, so everyone comes here. I get Hajara researchers, resistance patrols, even your people on occasion.
There were humans here?
Not humans. The spiky ones, Turians.
Pinchudas.
They hated the cold. I had to crank up the sun heaters to thaw them out.
What were Turians doing out here?
I didn't ask. I assumed they were like you, helping the resistance. They haven't come back yet, so they're probably still out there.
I should get going.
How are you finding the bunk?
It's a bed. Better than sleeping in the ice in the dark.
It is dark out there, isn't it? It's a good thing Marissa.
¿Dónde está la misión? Madre mía, con temas.
A human? All the way out here? You must have guts. If anyone can help my people, it's you.
Yo solo.
The Ket destroyed a Dar not far from here. Retaliation after the Resistance pushed them out. The people were either killed or driven off. They left everything behind.
Do your people have somewhere to stay?
They're taken care of. But now we have a new problem. I'm a historian. That Dar was home to a priceless Angaran artifact. A map of ancient Fold. I sent 2 of my colleagues to retrieve it, but they run into trouble out there. The Ket came back to finish the job. I need someone to help my people fight their way out.
Don't worry. I'll dig them out of trouble.
You're a lifesaver. I'll give you the nav point for the Dar. Please, hurry.
Bueno, no me das prisa, ¿eh? O sea, yo que estaba más pequeño y es enorme. Esto igual son habitaciones y poco más. Esto es lo último que me queda por ver. Jaska.
You, the Pathfinder. Is it true? Can you talk to the old machines?
You mean the Remnant?
I'm no threat to them. Never have been. Tell them to stop hurting me.
You were misinformed. I can't actually talk to the Remnant. Even if I could, I don't think they'd listen.
Well, good are you then? Thanks for nothing.
Pues que den por el culo.
Voxel says you rescued her brother. I don't have words to express my gratitude. I am Eski Yevith, steward of Techix. I hope to make your stay here a pleasant one. It's the least I can do.
I am honored to meet you, Steward Eska. I am Pathfinder Ryder with the Andromeda Initiative.
Wonderful. As we say here, there are no strangers, only unmet friends.
I won't disturb you further.
It is no disturbance at all. May your luck build, Ryder.
Parece que hemos terminado aquí de saquear. Vender toda la mierda que he pillado. No sé si los fusiles y toda esta mierda de verdad de usarla. A ver, ¿qué vamos a hacer ahora? Aquí hay 2 sitios de furtivos. Pues qué bien. Esto está bastante cerca, ¿no? Es un recuerdo. Sí, voy a hacer esto y voy por aquí. Y pillo todo lo demás. Bueno, aquí se puede investigar y tal. Terminal. Equipamiento. No tiene pinta. Esto no sé qué es. O sea que...
Keep a little distance. Don't lose yourself.
No. I feel stronger for it. Even more sure of who I am.
Voy a saltar. Ahora me dejo volver. Ahora estoy en carrera. No, me dejo guardar directamente.
The poachers aren't here.
They must have continued following the Yavara.
No, es muy preparados han venido. Vale, siguiente paso. Pues plantea un camino. Sí. Pues por aquí como un caballo de Skyrim. Esta estación. Ah, que estaba dentro, por eso no se veía.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
No te cobre, Wolf.
Say, Jal, you smell really nice. Like, not just now. Always.
Thank you. I like to. I take pride in all aspects of my person. I like to smell nice.
Well, I think it's great. Where do you get it?
I make it. Is tinkering with alcohols and plant essences that different from explosives?
Yeah, kinda.
Got it. Over here.
Nice.
Been tracking that thing all day. Thanks for the help.
Do I get to meet the mystery sniper?
Only right. Come find me.
Esto de dentro, ¿no? Me imagino. Por culo me lo dan. No, vamos desde aquí.
Nice shot back there.
Thanks. My father taught me as soon as I was old enough to hold a gun.
Then why haven't we seen refugees from Nostrag around here?
I'm glad I'm not on the business end of that thing.
As long as you're not Cat, you're safe.
That city is our only safe haven.
Then why don't you go
Stay safe out here.
Maybe I'll
See you around.
No, vale, ¿qué coño es eso? Vale, otros 5 punticos. Tamaño de campamento. Inicio en reserva de armas. Atención a daños. Toda la partida de combate. No voy a estar en eso, los puntos. Y me la carga y ya está. Yo esto no le puedo subir nada.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Vale, siguiente misión.
Peepy, when Asari exclaim, goddess, who are they talking about?
Me. Obviously.
Evidentemente. Pues qué tirón.
These are the ruins we're looking for.
Time to scrounge for tech. On it!
Vale, vamos a sacar.
Reload! Think that's it?
Bueno, faltan todas las piezas.
Should be more glyphs around here.
No es un experto en glifos. ¿Dónde está?
That should complete the glyphs, Pathfinder.
¿Está? ¿Cómo nos sobra? Aquí puede ir este o este. Aquí igual. A lo mejor da igual, lo puedes poner como quieras. Aquí va la F, aquí va la F. Y aquí va la... Esto extraña. Ups. Oh no.
The interface failed, Pathfinder. It appears that was incorrect.
Bueno, se me guarda. Cago en Dios. Entonces aquí tengo que ir la F y aquí la... Vale. Parece muy rápido. Aquí va la F sí o sí. Aquí también va la F sí o sí. ¿Cómo que fallo?
The interface failed, Pathfinder. It appears that was...
Había que hacer sudokus ahora. Solo hay 4 símbolos. Es fácil. Que no se repite ninguno. Tampoco. Aquí no se repite ninguna y tampoco.
Got it. Is this what you need for your project, Phoebe?
Looks like it. Very cool little piece of REM tech.
REM tech?
Yeah, shortcut I made up. REM is short for remnant, and...
I comprehend.
Vale. Next.
Anytime we come across ruins like this, let's scrounge what we can.
Appreciate it. Come see me on the ship. I'll give you an update on the project.
¿Y eso? Ah, vale.
Joel, I heard you singing the other day. I peeked in. You were applying lotion to your neck. Flaps.
You're miss... Pretty intense cat shield for the middle of nowhere.
That's Jarnook. The Kent think they'll find some remnant thing there. Our people can't break through that shield. It's controlled from the main command base.
¿Y qué tengo que hacer? ¿Observar algo? ¿Cómo se pone? ¿Son ritos o son qué? Ah, son minas. Aquí hay una cueva que tiene pinta de estar por aquí dentro.
Looks like the poachers have already moved on. Hold on. There's a data pad here.
These people, they have no idea what the Yavara mean to us.
We'll take care of these poachers, Jal. I promise.
Thank you. I know it's difficult to
Está guapa ver con una caja.
amazing creatures. And they are being slaughtered.
Muy profunda la conversación. Ni caja ni nada de eso. Están fugitivos ahora. Va por culo. acuerdo, suministros. ¿Hacia la luz? Ah, vale. Yo qué sé. Esto es una montaña grande.
Anasari told me she'd been a dancer in the afterlife. Does your species also believe in reincarnation?
No. Afterlife was a shithole bar. If she survived that to come here, she probably does feel reborn.
Looks like the Ket got here before us.
Pathfinder, I detect heavy weapons fire nearby.
Me da resistencia de los que. ¿Dónde está eso? Vamos. ¿No voy a matar qué? Me vale. ¿No resistente quién es este?
So, the Pathfinder.
Una buena resistencia.
Here to convince us you're a friend. If that's the goal, take my advice. Don't join fights that aren't yours.
No thanks necessary. I was just passing through.
Good. Keep passing.
Vaya,
Mind yourself out here. Not everyone sees the difference between you and the Ket.
Here's a hint. I'm the good-looking one.
¿Puedo pedirás ayuda otra vez? Y se va a parar Peter. Ayudarás.
You sure take up a lot of space back here. Your thighs are massive.
Great. Now we're both uncomfortable.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Estoy una poquita entonces. Vale, ya tengo puesto la misión. Vamos a ver así. Y a por estas.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. The ambient temperature is normal.
What happened here?
Joder. Estoy pingando tiros. arturianas.
Rogue sent you to help, right? We found the ancient city map, but the Ket keep attacking.
More Ket incoming.
Viene una nave y bajan dos, nada más.
We've got targets.
Gravity goes away in 3, 2.
Okay? Look, I don't know what Roic said to make you help us, but he lied.
Roje.
Astra, don't.
Shut up. Roic is a smuggler from Kadara. We all are. Flew here when we heard the Ket were picking off villages. He wants to sell the ancient Vold map to the highest bidder. It's worth a fortune.
I knew something was up as soon as I saw you weren't Angara.
I figured, but that's not why I'm telling you.
Then why?
When I got here, when I saw what the Ket did to this place, these people are dealing with enough. They don't need looters taking what little they have left.
Pues yo sé que ahora sí
I
vosotros.
want you to take the map to the Resistance where it will do some good.
A ver, esto es del mapa.
He's not a bad guy, just has bad ideas. When we tell him about this place, he'll see reason. Don't be too hard on him, okay? Just take the map to the Resistance.
He made it personal when he lied to me. We're gonna have a chat.
Worth a shot. Either way, thank you.
No, sigo sin saber quién es. Roje. Diferencia en cash, vale.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
58 metros, pero ¿cómo se llega? Ah, vale, ahora hay que ir a dar la vuelta por ahí. Tiene toda la pinta.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Madre mía, a ver aquí tu equipado. Posiblemente por aquí. Pues creo que para coger el coche va a ser la risa. Me he quedado aquí arriba. Es un animal como poco. Voy a entregar esto.
She has lost a lot of blood.
Aroshinov, sister. Help is here.
I couldn't stop the bleeding. The supply crate was empty.
We brought the supplies.
Leave them in the cache and I can help myself. You need to get supplies to the other locations. There may be others like me, in dire need.
If you're all right, I'll get going.
Ojalá me pegue un tiro.
Go. Thank you. And Ansala Venturi. Whoever you are.
Ryder.
Ryder. I'll remember that. I hope to see you again, Ryder.
One down, 2 to go.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Pero que ya seguía por aquí, la verdad. ¿Dónde estaban las asturianas? No, ya voy limpiando la lava de por ahí. A ver si hay más. Los suministros familiares. Igual todos los suministros estos. Qué pereza. Los minerales.
Joel. Joel? Joel? You alive?
What? What did I miss?
The way
No, allí me dejo volver.
Ryder drives, you can sleep?
This is a very smooth ride. This must be the poacher's camp.
Something tells me they won't let us stroll in and chat.
The windows are fogging up on the inside. Isn't there some sort of de-icer?
I swear I will turn this car around.
Ooh, the cat have a junk pile.
Me gusta este sitio, la verdad. Oh, que me ha matado. Qué feo. Y me dejan entrar por el mejor sitio. Sí, depende de un lugar. Marcaje de un lugar y son corriendo. Y aquí la IA en la saga normal era mala, pero... Un poco monger, pero es que aquí... No valen para nada, compañeros. Esta gracia, ¿verdad? Tiene toda la pinta. Me tocaba. Un crasellito. No, lo se ha cerrado. Lo se ha cerrado. Muy bueno, gracias. Es que tardamos en cargar. Que no tiene mucha pinta. Eso me jodido, lo sabe. No, en la pantalla salió algo. O sea que algo está haciendo. Esto lo puedo poner aquí ya. Pues sí. No voy a cargar otro, sabe diferente. ¿Qué pasó? Ah, se hace F4 y se ha cerrado de forma rara. No, pero sé que yo estaba cargando. Voy a cargar otro, se ha visto. A ver si se guarda el de después de la misión. O lo que sea. No, es que como estaba en rueda de enemigos, normal. Voy a cargar el manual. Creo que se ha hecho un auto guardado ahora. No tiene mucho sentido, pero. Pero vale. Y si no, cargar uno atrás. Cambio uno más. Tiene pinta de como yo. Hay tantas cosas que cargar. Le cuesta. Voy a esperar un poco y veo que no hace nada. Cargo el anterior y si no, pues lo dejo por aquí y ya está. Y voy probando, ¿sabes? Hasta que funcione uno. Voy a aprovechar para ir a por agua. Pues nada, otro TF4 rico. Usted termina por lo menos la de los forajidos. Y ya mañana o cuando sea, hago los monolitos. Y toda la colonia. Tanto guardado cada minuto. Sin puto sentido. Yo qué sé. Cargar este mismo, a ver. Si no me va a tocar el aquí un rato viendo la pantalla de carga. Hasta que cargue y guarde en algún sitio.
Below normal temperatures.
¿Dónde estoy? Tengo suministros médicos. Este está un poco... No, esto no. Cargar este. Que me da un poco de pereza. Pero por lo menos ese ya sé que va. Que no se puedan quitar lo de guardado rápido y eso. Que en la trilogía era clave. Igual si vas por ahí con el coche en los cabras, pues tarda más en cargar. Espera un minuto y si ve que no carga, cargo lo anterior y vuelvo a hacer todo. Las medicinas. No, por lo menos hay música. Antes no había. Pues nada, ya tienes suficiente tiempo. Ha llegado tarde. Cargo lo anterior y ya está. No sé por qué están todos guardados. Esta mierda. Este no era, este tampoco era este. Creo. Esto sí que va, y carga rápida.
What happened here?
No debe.
She had
I couldn't stop the bleeding. There may be others like me. Right.
Ah.
One down, 2 to go.
La caja. Está lejos aquí muriéndose.
You should be on your way.
If you're...
Está mi bodyguard. Esto no es. Esto. Voy a guardar aquí la partida.
Hey, Joel. Joel?
What? Hay raritos entre navíos.
Joel? You alive?
What? These relays... They're carrying power a long way.
Sí, sí, tiene un monstruo, ¿no? Es un monstruo, un bicho grande. Van a entrar aquí. No se voy a matar. Ah, lo que estos son. ¿Qué? Me matan. O sea, hay un campamento que es andar de asturianas. Ok. Ahora conoces lo mejor que dejar el coche y voltear las ruedas y cosas así. Desde lejos. Me da a mí que las aves fuera de la nieve tardan un rato en cargar. Mira qué asco. De cargados. Llevo 10 minutos ya intentando cargar la partida. Oh. Al menos carga.
Joel, I tried that paste the Angara eat. Smelled great, but it was not delicious.
And I find your food very bland. Belisaria Bisale. How would we ever get along?
¿Qué mona es esta? Bueno, de rape.
These relays are carrying power a long way. Look, the cat set up camp.
Oh shit. Reventar el escudo del coche ya.
Nice work.
No te lejos. Se me han dado entre ellos. Es bueno saberlo, la verdad. Matamos de lejos y ya está. Me dio una piña, hijo de puta. Matando a aquello a los turianos de la misión.
This must be the poacher's camp.
Something tells me they won't let us stroll in and chat.
Segundo, te voy a por el coche. Que se me pilla lejos. Hay una limpieza hecha el bicho azul. Como que no valga. A por la armadura. Qué útiles son los compañeros, joder. Hay por aquí munición, ¿verdad? What? ¿Ha vuelto allí? Pues ha perdido el agro, ¿o qué? experiencia. Experiencia free. No hay munición.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Levantarme.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Ahora sí, puedo matar a los seguidores estos. Bueno, con el coche tengo más coberturas. Hay más vueltas por aquí. Muerto. Oh, munición. ¿Dónde iba esto? Qué útil esta parte, joder. Estas grutas tan enormes. 2 vidas. No, este es buena persona, ¿eh?
The people I hired shot at you, and you took care of them. I understand that. Now let's talk.
You better have a great explanation for hunting Yavara. Your people won't be happy to hear this.
So the Angara sent you then? I'm sure they told you the stories, how the Yavara are the only living history we have left. But these creatures might also hold the key to our war against the Ket.
Explain.
I've been performing tests. An enzyme in the Yavara's skin could treat the effects of Ket weaponry. If I'm right, our fighters could heal faster, push back against the Ket.
No. Not like this. The creatures are dying.
You see, my people would rather cling to tradition than think about the future.
Even if the enzyme helps, the Angara won't accept it when they know the
Matando
source.
ballenas espaciales.
At first, maybe. But the Angara have always been survivors. In time, they'll see reason. Just let me continue my research for the future of my people.
Ryder, I don't know how to feel. I can't make this decision.
Ya se tuvo una toma.
Send her information to the Resistance.
Transmitting data.
I suggest you get off Vold before they get that info.
You're making a huge mistake.
I'll contact the commander. Thank you, Ryder. I think this is the right choice.
I'll go. Just let me pack my equipment.
¿Qué hay aquí? Aparte de un pozo. Me tiro aquí, muero. Básicamente. Por la ciencia. Vale, pues lo que voy a hacer es... Aquí tengo mi viaje a entregar. Voy a hacer un viaje rápido. Tengo la misión. A las 8 de la mañana. ¿Para haciendo streaming? O... Y al final cuesta las 5. Y pues sigue con el Ascent, tío.
Life support is stable. I'm... Detecting below normal temperatures.
No te impide seguir jugando al Ascent.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Hasta que entro, es que no sé si está dentro de la cueva. Ah, te pinta está arriba.
That newborn still is looking at you.
Shipment coming in from Kadara tomorrow.
Vamos a hacer toda la mierda.
I'm taking prepaid, vid-registered orders.
Voy a plantarle cara al tío este, porque así me lo pone en la quest.
Where are my colleagues? You have the map?
You mean the one you wanted to sell on Kadara?
How did Astra?
Yo voy a la cara ya.
She got a conscience again, didn't she? Girls
Ahora te veo un rato.
For what it's worth, I've been talking to these people. They have it rougher than I thought. To be honest, I don't know if I would have gone through with it. Well, go ahead. Do what you need to do.
He tried to steal from your people, Jarl. You decide.
Report to the Resistance. If you want to scavenge, you'll do it for your people.
Really?
What he did is terrible. But he snuck his ship past the Ket, and that takes skill. Time to put it to use.
No, a mí me da igual. Haz lo que queráis todos.
Stars, do I regret asking you for help?
Vale. No me olvidé de nada, pero vale. Haré esto. Dos monolitos y una mañana no sé. Cuando me da la vena. Aquí en inventario son mil cosas, ¿verdad? Aquí en 3, aquí en 2. Puedo despiezar ya. Destruir, hombre. Esto lo tendré que cambiar luego. ¿Tengo llaves? No. Ah, esto es armadura, guerrillero y explorador. Explorador y guerrillero.
Shipment coming in from Kadara tomorrow. I'm taking prepaid,
Las ballenas espaciales.
Cold, dark. I couldn't stand it.
There's a door up ahead.
They've probably gotten word that we're coming. I don't think they'll shoot.
I'm reading a temperature degrees.
Pues nada, mañana seguiré. O el lunes, no sé, según me dé la vena. Vamos a dar otra vez. Y hasta luego.